Shut up and sit down.
Good morning, wrestling fans. I almost said Wrestling Universe or P3 Universe or whatever, but we ain't there yet. Beef the Legend here with another edition of Rewatch, Review, and Rewrite, where I painstakingly rewatch the Royal Rumbles. I review them for you, and we rewrite history together. I really am enjoying this process. I usually go back and watch the Royal Rumbles anyway, so this is just kind of like icing on the cake. Um, but yeah, I'm really enjoying this. It seems like you guys are digging it, so we're gonna keeping on. Gonna try and keep them short form, and yeah, hope you enjoy them. So, wanted to get this one out early today because I watched one yesterday that I thought was really good. Um, I will follow up with saying so. Yesterday, I uh, I said some pretty controversial things about the '95 Royal Rumble and how I felt that it was garbage, and I still do. The '96 Royal Rumble was far better. Even with excuse my nose scratches. Even with having some guys from APW, I think, and like the Funks, like one of the Funks was in there. Had a guy from Japan. I think they had a guy from AAA. So like they definitely had some like talent on loan that the audience wasn't aware of. It definitely felt like a bigger deal. It definitely felt like they had bigger stars. And then yeah, like Shawn Michaels won. He last eliminated Diesel with the Sweet Chin Music. Good, great. I I would give '96 a solid 20 out of 30 eliminations. That's not bad. Um, I want to talk about 2018 though. It was really good. 2018 was the first year that they started doing two Royal Rumbles, and I think they absolutely nailed both of them on this night. The first was actually the men's Royal Rumble. They wanted to finish up with they wanted the main event with the women's Royal Rumble, because it was the first ever, and also because of Rousey. So, for the men's, I would say I in my mind I was saying 28 out of 30 eliminations. That may be a stretch. I'm going to hedge my bets and say 26 out of 30. It was pretty damn good. It had surprises, it had big name notoriety. It had decent, like the mid card guys did pretty well for themselves. Everyone really kind of did what they were supposed to do. The uh, the part towards the end where it was like the showdown between like the old heads and the new breed, where it was like Cena and Orton and Rey Mysterio facing off against Balor, Nakamura, and Reigns. Really good stuff. Um, I like Cena's showing here. I thought that it was very, very indicative of what he is. That like you never felt like he was going to win it, but he definitely put his all into it. The final four came down to Balor, Nakamura, um, Roman, and Cena, and that's good. Too young, too old. Um, Balor had a great showing. I think Balor was number two. He had a great showing. He really did great. Um, Nakamura won the whole damn thing. The only thing that I kind of forgot is that like now Royal Rumbles, when they get down to the final four, are kind of like start a whole wrestling match on its own. And so, well, like if you watch the old ones, They got that in the final four, final two, boom, it was done. Like they didn't pussyfoot around. Now it feels like there's almost a match when it gets down to the final four, and we get like an extra 5 to 10 minutes of content. Good or bad, I don't know. You be the judge on that. I don't mind it. I think it's cool. It makes it feel extra special when the winner ends up winning. And of course, Nakamura won, so that helps. If Reigns had won, I think that it would probably be scored a little bit lower. But with Nakamura winning, I take 26 out of 30, and I say that's a pretty damn good score. What would I change? I don't know, man. There was a lot that I liked about it. I really probably wouldn't change too much. Um, Maybe have Balor win it. Like that's because I'm a big Balor guy. I think really the problem with Shinsuke came whenever he didn't beat AJ Styles at WrestleMania, and it didn't turn into like the dream match we all wanted. Whatever. But that's WrestleMania's problem, not the Royal Rumble's problem. Um, and yeah, the Women's Rumble, I absolutely would score that probably a 27 out of 30 eliminations. Um, there was some concern as to where they would pull women from, and we ended up getting some great surprises. Michelle McCool had a great showing. No surprise there because she, is married to the Undertaker, and I'm sure that didn't come up at all. Um, Mickey James was in there. Kelly was in there. Um, Trish Stratus came back. Lita came back. The Bellas. So yeah, I mean it was a literal who's who of women wrestling. In WWE. And once again, Sasha Banks. I think she was one or two. Had a great showing, and she went bell to bell. Well, not bell to bell, but she went, final four until the Bellas unceremoniously dumped her out. And once again, the right person won. The final four was the Bellas, Asuka, and Sasha Banks. Had some great stories in the match. With Sasha dumping Bailey. Becky Lynch had a great showing. Um, yeah, I mean there was a lot of good in that one too. That's why it's 27 out of 30. Right person won. Asuka won. What would I change? Probably the Bellas being so high. Once again, nepotism because they're one was dating Cena, engaged to Cena. I don't know how literal that was or legit that was. Nikki was obviously engaged to Cena, and Daniel Brie is married to Bryan Danielson, aka Daniel Bryan. So obviously that's why they had such high numbers and why they were part of the Final Four. If it were me, my Final Four would have been Trish, Sasha, Bailey, and Asuka. I think you can still have the Sasha turn on Bailey, um, and you make Trish look like $1 million. I mean, she already looks like $1 million. She looks great for her age, man. Go Trish, go Trish. Um, but I mean that's literally it. Again, I think the problems from this Royal Rumble stemmed from the Royal Rumble not winning at WrestleMania. But as far as like this event goes, it was hype. It was fire. Like I said, I would give these two Rumbles combined, um, a 26 out of 30 elimination, which is pretty damn good. I'm not sure what I'm gonna end up watching today, so we'll see how fervently I feel about them, and if I want to do one of these tomorrow. But you may get a holiday edition of Rewatch, Review, Rewrite. If not, I hope that you guys continue to watch. And once again, take care. Slick back your hair.